Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Stacy.
Good morning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cup of Joy in the morning, where we come in for some joy and happiness and whatever comes up. That's what I love about this show. It's like whatever comes up, comes up. And we just go with the flow, don't we?
There, yep. That's the fun part.
That is the fun part. I think that's what makes this show so much fun. It's like we don't have no rules.
Mm-mm. We do what we want.
And I just found us, and there's a couple of people on. I'll know who you are when you start talking to us. Jeanette Smith Wasilowski. Good morning, sweetheart. And Wendy's here.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
So we're sharing now. We got more people coming in. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm sharing it out to some groups. Gabby, hi, honey.
Hi, Gabby. I can't find
And
it to share it.
it's on Enlightened World Network. That's the only one we're on this morning.
Let's try to find it.
Okay. Marsha Peterson is here. She says, my first time on this. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
We're here every day.
There we are. All right,
Good.
let me not do what I did yesterday. Let me turn my volume down. Oh, see? Didn't even work.
I know. It's like one
all
of those
right.
things. And Jean's here. Jean Lorio, good morning. Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, Sally De La Rosa. Yay, yay, yay. Hi, darling. And how's Tony doing? I don't know if she's there with you. I'm sure she is.
Mm-hmm.
Give our
I
love.
see Julie.
Julie kiss.
Julie.
I don't see Julie. Why do you see Julie and I don't?
It says Julie is watching with us.
Well, why don't I see that? I want to see that too.
Wendy wants to know who's on tomorrow with you.
That would be Stacy. And then on Saturday, we have Navritti. And we have a full week next week with a different person every day. And I'm so excited that we have some more people to come on and we can get to know them a little better. Mm-hmm. And if you want to do a full week with me, we can schedule that down the road. I think this has been awesome, Stacy, to have you on here.
I've enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So there's Julie Kiss. She said something, so I see her now. And Jeanette, we've got to get your day going. So let me know when you can come on here. And I don't see Hope. Is Hope with us?
I didn't see Hope yet. Good morning, Jennifer.
Scrolling.
You know, I can't see very well. I have my distance glasses on so I can see everything around me, but I don't have my reading glasses on, so.
Yeah. And Linda's here. And yes, Wendy, I will put that list in the group. I just got it solidified last night. And I'm so excited. We're going to have Jean and Marianne, Gita, Christina, Sally. So next week is join in us every day and learn something about these wonderful members of our family.
Yeah.
She says, yes, Hope Wellington Marshall is watching. I didn't get the memo.
Good morning, Deirdre.
But good morning, Hope. I hope you are doing better, darling. We've been praying for you every day. Wendy says, I have very focal glasses, Stacy, small Lord, much better than having two pairs.
Yes, when I get my eyes examined in October again, I'm going to get the bifocals again.
Oh, awesome. Who came in? Prachetta, good morning, sweet pea.
Good
And
morning.
Deirdre, I didn't say good morning to you. Good morning, my sweet. And Sally says, Tony's good. Tomorrow is injection day again. My tattoo is at the itchy stage and my hair is pulled up so tightly I look Chinese this morning.
Oh, goodness, that's funny.
I love that tattoo though, Sally. Did you see it, Stacy?
I did. It's beautiful. It makes me want to get another one.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay, wow, we've got a bunch of people that came in early today. We're going to do an angelic alignment today. So promised y'all that once we get everybody in here and say good morning to everyone.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. First, Terry has to have more tea. More caffeine,
More
please.
I'm going to have a little bit more coffee.
I alternate. I found that my taste for tea really increased. So I've been alternating between tea and coffee, and I sip the tea, but the coffee kind of sits there and gets cold. So I'm leaning more towards tea while I do the morning show, and then I can have coffee with my breakfast.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And my favorite tea is Tulsi tea, holy basil with rose.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard of it. Or is that the
Very
one you
good.
mentioned before when you were on? I think that came up before.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's very calming. Got a nice flavor to it.
Yeah, good. Just looking at the comments. Cabby says, I haven't worn glasses up until now, age deterioration, so have no idea. And it's what the optician recommended. I'm going to one pair next time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Christina's here, yay, and she's coming on next week. So excited.
Oh, awesome.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We get to know more of our wonderful family.
Yeah.
And how's
Everybody's
Luna?
so interesting.
I know.
Love
how's
their
Luna?
stories. Oh, sorry.
How's Luna doing?
Luna is crying in her bedroom right now because she wants to come out, but she keeps
Aww.
rolling balls all over the floor and it would be very distracting. She's got
Oh
toys
my
in there.
gosh.
She had her breakfast and she's fine. Good.
Oh my goodness. She is one spoiled little kid, isn't she?
She is. She is something else. I'm so happy she found me.
I'm so happy that you found her and you gave her this life, because just imagine, I see this every day because I volunteer with a pet rescue, and those kids, I call them kids, that are just out on the streets and having to fight the elements and having to fend for themselves and fend off the predators. That's what I worry about, because, well, here in the city it's not so bad, but when you're out in the outlying areas, there's like eagles and hawks and
yeah, we have huge hawks here. Huge. One of them was eyeing my Yorkie the other day. It's
oh
like, get in the
gosh.
house. But yeah, when I think about you, Luna being out there, it's just breaks my heart. And then think about when we got her, she was so tiny and her eyes were closed with infection and she was so skinny, and now she's just a ball of love, all healthy and sassy.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to babysit her.
I know.
The next time
Maybe
you come
soon.
down.
Maybe soon. I see Sharon Boyle's here. Good morning.
Sharon Boyle and Luann. Good morning. And wasn't Sharon awesome yesterday with that sound healing?
I love it.
Linda
I want
says,
another tattoo and I want another bowl.
and Linda says, we had coyotes in Wellington and Loxahatchee. Yeah, it's very remote up there. I can see how that would happen. Linda says, Luna is almost as big as your dog, Stacy.
Yeah, she is. And she bosses the dog around. Poor dog.
I'm sure she does. I had a cat that did that. My dog was big. She was golden retriever, German shepherd, and husky all
Oh wow.
mixed. Her dad was full husky, so she had a lot of husky in her.
Hmm.
And I had one cat that would stand up to her. She's like, I'm not taking your BS, and she would come up and she'd smack her on the nose.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Luna just will run up behind Snickers and just grab her tail with her teeth and throw her on the ground. It's so funny. I think I have some video I'll share. It's hilarious.
And Gabby, you did a painting. I haven't been on Facebook. I had to shut down last night. I was just like, okay, I have to get off the computer because I had been on for so much on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I just shut it down. It was like around, I think around 3 or 4 o'clock. I said, that's it, and I turned it off until I got to do the chanting last night. So I haven't been on to see everything, but I'm looking at good comments about Gabby painting. And Sharon, I loved yours. Sally, I love seeing you with the one where you had your eyes closed. Everybody that's been doing them and showing them to us, that process of doing it blind, no eyes, blindfolded or whatever, however you want to do it. And it was it Jean's? No, whose was it? Carol Allen that did 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love everything that y'all are doing. I'm doing mine on Saturday. So Tiffany and I are planning on doing ours together and doing it live. So that should be interesting.
I cannot wait to see it. I
we'll
need to
be
do mine.
we'll be painting on each other's canvas.
Yeah,
Oh
that'll
my
be
gosh.
fun.
Yeah. And Gabby said she didn't like it. She didn't enjoy no control. Yeah, I think that's what it's all about, isn't it? We're not the one controlling it. Our human self is not controlling it. It's an intuition thing that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I love how they're all coming out. They all just have some kind of sacred geometry to them. So that's what I love seeing. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited to do mine. I've
I
never
know, I
painted
am
really.
too. I haven't either. I've just dabbled and it turned out like, okay. So I want to see what the intuitive painting looks like and how
Mhm.
that turns out. Because I know it's not me doing it.
Yeah, I've gone to the what are they called, the tips where you go
The
and it's
wine and
yeah, the
paint.
wine, yeah, tipsy something or whether, and everybody's turned out fabulous and mine turned out eh.
Yeah.
So besides that, I've never painted before.
Well, we're going to see what it looks like. I can't wait.
Can't wait.
All right, Tony's here. Hi, Tony.
Good morning.
And we got some other comments. Wendy says, my dad had a pure white cat that was deaf. He had a sign saying, beware of the cat. My cat, my older cat, Tazzy, lost her hearing before she died. I think it was about 2 years before she died. She couldn't hear. And I didn't even realize it for a while. She just was her normal self. But she had jumped up on my table and I was sitting at the computer and I'm telling her get off the table and she's totally ignoring me. And usually when I would say her name, she would at least acknowledge I was talking to her. So I went over to her and I'm right up at her and I said her name, nothing. And I clapped my hand, nothing. And I'm going, oh my gosh, her hearing is gone. And I think
Yeah.
at that point she was probably 17 years old. So yeah, so it was interesting that she totally lost her hearing.
Mm.
And
Yeah, my
Christina
grandparents had a deaf cat as well.
Christina says, I think I will try a watercolor one just for the heck of it. And I haven't seen Carol come on. I was going to ask her how hard that was to do watercolor, to do it blind, because I know you have to have water.
Mm-hmm.
So puts another extra element in there. If we're working with the other ones, the oil or the acrylic, then it's just like, okay, there it is, dip the color.
I didn't know what kind of paint to purchase when I was at Hobby Lobby, so I got acrylic, and I was going to ask everybody here, what's the easiest? I heard that watercolor is a little more difficult. So I'm
Yeah,
not
because
quite sure.
you have to have the water with the color. So I use, well, I've got both. When I have dabbled in something, I've got both of them from years ago. So I hope the paint's still good. Like, I guess I better check that before Saturday.
Yeah. uh, Luann
Nice.
says, Teri, it's important to take care of yourself. We love you.
Yeah, and that's what I realized. And I'm like, Tuesday and Wednesday are my heaviest days. Well, actually, Monday and Tuesday are my absolute heaviest days because I have regular shows that I do in addition to like things like the meditation a day. And then on Monday nights, I do an intentions group, which is not online, but it's still, I'm on Zoom for an hour. So yeah, my body is talking to me and it's telling me, okay, go take a nap or turn that off, or whatever it is. So I'm listening, I'm learning and listening. Yeah. And Gabby's asking, did anyone get a chance to watch Janet, Anea, and Carol talking about human design? I didn't see that. Like I said, I turned my computer off, so I missed some of the shows that were on last night.
No, I'll have to go back and listen.
And I loved Sharon's comments. Where did it go? Let go of the control. Yeah, let go of the control, Gabby. I think that's a lesson we're all learning right now, isn't it, Stacey?
It really is. And with the house buying, and then my son's waiting on his COVID test to come back, and we haven't heard anything about that yet. And I just want to know these answers. And then I keep hearing my guide say, it's not in your control, not in your control. So that's when
Yeah.
okay, keep reminding
Yeah.
me, because it's hard to not try to steer the boat wherever you want it to go.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. And then we say we release it and we pull it right back, don't we?
Yeah. Yes, I need to work on that.
Like, wait a minute, I wasn't done with that yet.
I'm still trying to control that.
I know, and I find that like with some of the extremes of emotion, especially like anger. If I'm angry, oh man, I know I have to let it go. So it's like, okay, let it go. I'm turning it over. I'm letting it go. But wait, I'm not done yet. It's like,
Yeah. I'm not done being mad.
Yeah, give it back. Give me back my anger, God. I want it back.
Yeah, and then I, like a pressure cooker, builds and builds and builds and builds, and then
Yeah.
poof, and then I'm fine. Oh goodness.
And Carol just joined us. Carol, we were just talking about you, and we were asking how hard it was to work with the watercolor to do the blind painting. So I saw what you did, and it was absolutely beautiful. I loved yours.
It was
And
beautiful.
Jean says she got a tiny little watercolor set and paper. She's never painting, so she didn't want to invest much, and we'll see. So maybe a tip from you would help Jean when she does hers.
Yep. Christina says she's going to try watercolors just for the heck of it.
Yeah. And Sharon says she used the back of some wallpaper and some craft paints. Yes, Sharon, I saw that your paper was really big. I'm like, I'm going to be working with a canvas and it's not that big. So I'm going to have to really use a lot of filling to see where it's at even.
Yeah, I went in Dollar Tree and they had some small canvases and some watercolors, but I wanted something a little bit bigger. So I went in Hobby Lobby and they had I think a 4-pack for $10 of canvases.
That's good. Yeah, I can't remember where. Oh, Michael's. If you have a Michael's there, theirs are not too bad for just the blank canvas. Christina says, we just lost a couple of years ago our 16-year-old white deaf mixed breed. She taught me so much. I have videos of her literally giving with trees. She did it with my massage table too, probably like rubbing up against them maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Marianne's here.
Sorry. Good morning. Losing my voice today.
Well, we can't
Need
have
to work
that.
on that chakra. My husband would
Yeah.
disagree.
Oh boy.
Just kidding.
He would want you to put the blindfold over your mouth.
Yeah, there you go. And both probably. Wendy said she'll be watching, but she's not connecting. She's going on the treadmill.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
Way
Wendy.
to go, Wendy.
And Sally says there's no forgiveness in watercolor. Where the others, you can cover up mistakes much easier. Oh, that's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. Gabby says I've had a few really crappy weeks. Have felt low, disconnected, sad, blah blah. Have meditated, salt bathed until I'm a prune, and grounded until I'm planted. Still felt yuck. Watched their show, talking about Anaya's show, this morning, and have a totally different take on things. Yay!
Wow. I'm really going to have to
Yay.
watch that.
And
awesome.
Carol says the watercolor is hard to do it blind. So,
Okay.
yeah. And Prachir just arrived. Hi, Prachir. And Sally says, that's me, Teri. I have to let it play out or I will keep revisiting what I was angry about in the first place. You have to feel it to heal it. So if you feel that emotion and you don't deal with it, that you say, I let it go, even though you haven't really felt it yet, it will keep popping up because you're not really letting it go until you feel it. And then you can let go of it and heal it.
Yeah, it's not good to hold that in.
Right. Yeah. And Carrie's here. Hi, my darling Carrie. I think we've almost got a full group, so we're going to do the alignment really soon. I just want to see Hope's comment.
Yeah,
Hope says, hi, Teri and Stacy, still in the hospital, hanging out with my pal, Archangel Raphael. COVID came back negative. Yay. My infection indicators are still too high, so have to reluctantly accept a dose of antibiotics. Still in good spirits. Well, we're hoping to lift you up to even higher spirits and hope there's some reason that you're there, whether it's somebody else that needs that energy or it's you just needing that rest and get you revitalized. It's a good thing. Sometimes we look at things and see, oh, this is awful. I'm in a hospital, but let's put a positive spin on it and really look at what could happen with you being there, the people that are going to be affected, even if it's your caretakers, your caregivers, the nurses, the doctors, seeing your positive attitude. So, yeah, we're going to absolutely pray for whatever the best is for that situation.
Yes. And everybody's saying they're sending prayers.
Absolutely.
And Carrie's here. Carrie says, good morning.
Morning, Carrie. And Carol says, Jean, that's what I used, a small watercolor set. First wet the paper, then the paint will flow. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we got anything else. Carrie says, what show? I need it. Super low and have been for 3 days. Anaya and Carol did a show last night and it was on Angel Heart Radio. So you can go onto that group and find it on there, find the replay. And Sharon says, I've had a few tough days too. I must watch it. Okay, and so we're going to do an angelic alignment, and I think this will help with some of those low vibes that are going on. And it's working with the angels, Michael and Metatron. And I'm going to start that. Let's start it at 8 o'clock. So okay. 5 more minutes. If there's any other comments that we can focus in on, and then we'll do the angelic alignment. Okay.
Oh. Mucker and wife, good morning to you both. My name is Sherry. I am from Canada. Good morning.
Good morning, Sherry, and welcome. Sherry, that's a new name to us, and we are here every morning for Morning Cuppa Joy. And we also have a group called Angelic River Family. And we are just all one big family. We're a family that just loves unconditionally and holds each other up when we need it and laughs together. So consider joining that group and being a part of our family. And have you all seen that our family is growing?
I did see that. That's
We got
exciting.
we got new members.
Yeah. I just love it. I love being a part of a group that just is so positive, and when somebody's down, they just lift them up and send them love and healing, and it's so beautiful and fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. Oh, Carol's asking if she tunes into Sue Broom. I love Sue Broom. Sue is one of my favorite people. I've talked to her many, many times. She's out in Arizona. She lives probably about 5 minutes from where I lived when I lived in Arizona. But she's amazing.
I have to check her out.
She's an angel person too. She's very connected to the angels. And Sue does card readings. Every so often she'll just pop in and do a live and do readings with the angels. She has wind chimes at her house all over. And when she goes on live, you can always hear those chimes. They always start up. It's like the angels just go out there and play with them while she's talking.
I'll have to check it out. I love wind chimes.
I do too. Yeah, Jean, you're so funny. She says, thank you, Carol, and everyone for your encouragement. I'm going to have my husband watch so he can keep me on the paper. Now, wait a minute. Is that cheating?
A little guidance.
Oh, yes. I'm just going to have the angels keep me on the canvas so I don't paint everything in my apartment.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to put newspaper all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thought. I went into Dollar Tree and I bought a cheap, cheap, everything's $1 in there. It's like a tablecloth. So I thought, okay, I can just spread that out and we'll put the canvas on that. So if we do paint outside the box, it'll go on that.
Yeah, that will work. I have one I bought for the grandkids.
Yeah, a
for their arts and
tablecloth,
crafts.
a cheap shower curtain, those clear ones. Can spread that out too. Of course, I'd probably be slipping and sliding if I put that down.
You'll just do a shower curtain art and hang it up.
Yeah. So Sherry, that's new to us, we have a challenge going on. We are painting blindfolded or just with your eyes closed, which is what Sharon did yesterday. And we're just letting our intuition guide whatever that painting's going to look like, and then we're going to share it. So you can videotape, you can go live, you can take pictures. So it's just a fun experiment to see how all of our paintings come out, and we're all at the same disadvantage because we're not seeing what we're doing. We're just letting intuition and letting our guides guide us as we do that. I can't wait to see all of them. I've seen some really amazing things so far. And Charles Coons just came in. Charles, I think we were waiting just for you to get here.
Yeah.
Now it's 22.
Yeah, it is.
See, I say this every day. There are no accidents or coincidences. So it's like Charles shows up and that completed us to 22. So let's do this angelic alignment with Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. And you're going to be doing certain things during this. I've got to put my tea out of the way so I can hold this in front of me. I was telling Stacy before we even came on, I'm such a mess today. I'm very uncoordinated with my workspace. Okay. I think I'm good now.
Okay. Let's get it on.
Let's get on with it, as they say.
Yeah.
So if everyone is ready, just get into that space where you're not distracted and start to take that breath in. My paper is not cooperating. Just hold it down. Okay, there we go. get into that space where you're just breathing in and focusing on your breath. So just take a deep breath in and just feel how that feels inside of you. Breathe it back out so your body starts to relax. Let's do another one. I like to do 3 of these deep breaths because it ensures that you've really got into that focus and you're letting go of anything outside of you, any distractions, anything that's drawing your attention away from what you're focused on. And then relax it out again. And then another deep breath in. So if you want to participate in this, this is open to you. You just receive and follow along. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. You know, there's no judgment, no criticism. This is for anyone who wants to participate. So to all who are hearing and receiving this, you're being attuned to an energy that will allow you to be a radiant channel for divine light from heaven to earth. So please raise your arms above your head toward the heavens and say out loud, I call the light from the highest source there is, and I invite this light to flow through my being and anchor into the earth. So the very first part is inviting that light coming in directly from source, from God, whatever you refer to that higher being as. So I'll repeat that one more time if you want to follow along. I call the light from the highest source there is, and I invite this light to flow through my being and anchor into the earth. So now bring your hands to the area of your crown chakra in prayer position. And say out loud, I ask this light to fill me with connection with divine in all days, in all ways. And I'll repeat these every time so you can follow. I ask this light to fill me with a connection with the divine in all days, in all ways. And now bring it to your third eye, still in prayer position, and say out loud, I ask this light to fill my mind with wisdom, inspiration, and clarity. I ask this light to fill my mind with wisdom, inspiration, and clarity. And now, still in prayer position, bring this to your throat chakra and say out loud, I ask divine light to fill my words with compassion, inspiration, and wisdom. I speak my truth and express myself with divine guidance. Again, I ask divine light to fill my words with compassion, inspiration, and wisdom. I speak my truth and express myself with divine guidance. Now bring your hands to the area of your heart with palms touching your heart chakra. Feel the warmth that's coming from your heart right now. And say out loud, I call on divine light to fill my heart with divine love. I ask to be a radiant being of divine love and share this love with the world. I practice unconditional love and non-judgment. And repeating that, I call on divine light to fill my heart with divine love. I ask to be a radiant being of divine love and share this love with the world. I practice unconditional love and non-judgment. And now bring your hands to the area of your solar plexus, which is right at the top of the abdomen, and feel the warmth coming from this area. This is your personal power center. And say out loud, I ask divine light to fill my solar plexus center with love, with strength, with courage. And I ask that Archangel Michael might protect me by giving me appropriate boundaries in all that I do. I stand in my unique power. We're going to repeat that one. I ask divine light to fill my solar plexus center with love, with strength, with courage. And I ask that Archangel Michael might protect me by giving me appropriate boundaries in all that I do. I stand in my unique power. And now bring your hands to the area of the sacral chakra and feel the warmth that's coming from there. Now say out loud, I ask divine light to fill my sacral chakra with inspiration, with guidance, with balance and harmony. I relate to others with ease. I release anything I am holding onto that is no longer serving my best and highest purpose. And let's repeat that one at the sacral. I ask divine light to fill my sacral chakra with inspiration, with guidance, with balance and harmony. I relate to others with ease. I release anything I'm holding on to that is no longer serving my best and higher purpose. And now bring your hands to the area of your root chakra and feel the warmth coming from your root, your foundation, and say out loud, I ask divine light to fill my root chakra. May I feel trust and know that the divine light brings all my needs to be met with ease and grace. I am safe. I am provided for. I am enough. And let's repeat that one. I ask divine light to fill my root chakra. May I feel trust and know that the divine light brings all my needs to be met with ease and grace. I am safe. I am provided for. I am enough. And now allow this energy to drop to the center of the earth and enter your earth star chakra, filling it with divine light and energy that traveled from the divine realm throughout all your chakras. And say out loud, I ask divine light to fill my earth star chakra. I see myself as a radiant channel for divine light, connecting heaven to earth with a divine bridge so I may thrive and creative solutions may abound. And we're going to repeat that. And if you don't know where the Earth Star Chakra is, it's just below your physical body. That's your connection with Mother Earth. I ask divine light to fill my Earth Star Chakra. I see myself as a radiant channel for divine light, connecting heaven to earth with a divine bridge so I may thrive and creative solutions may abound. So take a deep breath in and just do a scan from head to toe. Just see how that feels to be that divine bridge, to bring in that energy from the divine all the way through your body, through all of those chakras, all those energy centers, and down to your Earth Star Chakra, your connection with Earth. See how your body's feeling right now. How's your energy? How's your emotions? How is your physical state? Because this, whenever you're working on your energy center, it improves the physical. So I just want to see how everybody's doing with this. If you participated, if you made those statements and made that request to the divine and with the angels' help, let me just see some responses of how you all are feeling. Stacy, how was that for you?
It was wonderful. Now I need to take a nap. I'm nice and relaxed. I felt a lot of pulsating when I was scanning, like right through here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Right. That
So,
opening.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Awesome. Okay, so Sherry says, wow, that was just beautiful. A powerful experience. Thank you. I was not expecting to have an angelic alignment. I needed it. Yeah, I think we all did. We were all ready for it, weren't we?
I'm ready for my day now.
Yeah.
Carol Ann said the energy is flowing freely.
Yeah. Linda, you're so welcome. She says that was lovely.
Jean feels strength. Sally says, I believe my energy is where it needs to be now. Thank you. I need some water.
Okay. Yes, drink that water because that's important. Let's see, what else? Gabby, I was crying buckets by the time we got to the crown. It just stopped at Earth Star. Thank you, Teri.
Aww.
Awesome. Who else we got? Deirdre. Deirdre, my ears are ringing louder than usual. I can feel the flow of energy. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Marianne's feeling fabulous. I love that word. Don't you love that word?
Yeah. See, Jeanette, I couldn't join because I've been driving. I will definitely do this later. It was beautiful to listen to.
Wonderful. And Carol Ann says that was wonderful. Thank you. Puchetta says thank you. I feel so light. Yeah, when you do this alignment, you're connecting in with that divine source. So it really does make you feel lighter.
I feel like I'm bouncing around now.
Yeah, we'll have to pull you down from the ceiling.
Yeah. I'll be running around with Luna all day today.
I know. Aren't you glad she's not in here?
Yeah. Oh boy.
What else you
Marcia
got?
Marcia says she felt the energies. I feel peace and free.
Well, and Sherry's asking, can we do this angelic alignment anytime? Absolutely, you can. Yeah, just replay this. I think I'm going to make a recording of it to put on YouTube so I can share that with anybody that wants to listen to it at any time.
Yeah, that was very nice, very relaxing, very
Yeah,
peaceful. I could feel it.
yeah. It's empowering to make those statements. And that's you talking to the universe. That's why you repeat what's being said. So you can put that energy out there.
It definitely did help me out. Charles says it cleared my third eye. Everything's much clearer.
Yes, absolutely. Linda says, I'll save this for other days. Yeah, Linda, I'll put it on YouTube. I'll do a recording of it today because I have a light day today. So I can do
Yeah.
things like that. So yeah, I'll make a YouTube recording of this alignment so you all can go in anytime and do it. And Hope says her feet are tingling. Yay.
Sorry, I'm losing my voice.
Hear that throat chakra.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, energy's moving. Christina says, wonderful, grateful, free, moving. Yeah. Sharon says, thank you. And Sherry says, that would be so helpful to have it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're so
Yeah.
welcome. Yeah, Sally, I was just saying that my energy feels lighter, brighter, and more free flowing. Totally a happier energy.
Mm.
Yay.
Yay.
And Gabby says, I think I'm going to sit outside and do that every day for a few days. Wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm making that commitment to do that for you all. I will put it on a YouTube. I'll post that link into the group so y'all can go in and just watch it whenever you want, as much as you want, and feel that energy flow.
I think that'll help a lot of people out. I think we all need that. That was perfect.
Deirdre says that was really effective. Thank you, Teri. I'm buzzing right now. Yeah, yeah. The energy keeps flowing. So just keep filling into it, keep doing the deep breathing so you feel it will be buzzing as we go into our prayer time today, won't we?
Yeah, yep. And we just got a reminder, prayer request time.
Jennifer, my friend Jennifer, thank you for being here. She says, thank you, Teri. Oh, wow, Sherry. She says she's been drumming every morning, calling the angels and elements and directions and spirit helpers too. I felt so much negativity. The drumming would really help with that negativity, and the singing bowls. Yeah, play Sharon Boyle's singing bowl healing that she did for us, the sound healing. That helps a lot with bringing out that negativity to flow away from you and releasing it.
I love watching her play those. Well, mine keeps freezing. I'm sorry.
Oh, and Linda's saying to Marcia, hi, Marcia, I met you yesterday at the book club author, the Zoom that we did to meet Allie. Allie O'Shea came on with us on Zoom. She's such a lovely, lovely woman. And we're working on her book, The Return to Me. So if anyone wants to join in, it's the Soul Food Book Club. And next Wednesday at 1 o'clock, we're going to get together again on Zoom and talk about what's happened through the week with doing those exercises in the first chapter or the first through seventh chapter, ever how much you make through it.
I'm enjoying the book. It is so helpful from the minute you do the first thing, the first little practice. It's been helping me already. A lot.
It does. Even that first question, that's what I noticed too, Stacy. With that first question, I was like, oh, wow, this is going to be profound.
Yep. And you think you can answer that question quickly, but you really can't.
You can't. I wrote a whole page.
Me too.
Okay, so we got some prayer requests coming in. I just wanted to ask Marcia if you're in Mexico. I know you were packing to go there, so hopefully you are having some R&R time right now. And Deirdre, prayers for hope and for world peace, of course. Yes.
Carol Ann said, I'd like to thank my angelic Reiki family for all the prayers this last week. I felt very loved and lifted.
You do the same thing I do. It's the angelic river family. I keep making that mistake too. I keep putting Reiki in there because
I know.
this family is so healing to us. We get wonderful, beautiful energy healing when we come together. And you're so welcome, Carol. You are loved. You are so loved, all of us. We just lift each other in that way.
It's beautiful. And I do apologize. My chat keeps kind of freezing because I had that problem last night.
Right. Gabby says, prayers for Gaia and her animals, prayers to raise the consciousness of those who would cause them pain. I agree with that 100,000%.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Sherry says, thank you. I will use this angelic alignment with my drumming, and I will definitely check out the sound bowls. Sharon Boyle, right? I will try and find you on YouTube. Sherry, if you go to Enlightened World Network on YouTube, all of Sharon's sound healing is there on the YouTubes. And you can just play those to your heart's content. And all of our morning shows are also on YouTube at Enlightened World Network. Okay.
Marcia says, it was great. I love Allie.
Yeah, I do too. I know, Marcia, you've got the book, so can't wait for next week and see how everybody has responded to this book and doing those exercises. And you leave for Mexico on Sunday, Marcia. Okay. Mm-hmm. Charles wants info on the book and the book club. Okay. It's the Soul Food Book Club. I'll find it, the link to it, and put it in the chat, or not the chat, in the group, our Angelic River family group.
And Sherry's asking, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm having a rough morning here. Prayers for my daughter, please, as she takes her board examinations today.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Sherry loves Reiki energy. She says it's awesome. I've done 1, 2, 3 in Master. I love Reiki energy. Absolutely. And Julie's putting herself in there. Prayers for myself today, not feeling well. Thank you. Absolutely, Julie. Julie, listen to this alignment again and just keep letting that energy flow through your chakras and keep filling into the power of it. And that's going to really make a difference. Okay. All right. We are into our prayer time. So let's remember what we just did. Let's remember how the angels brought forth the energy and cleared out the things that needed to be cleared from our chakras, our energy centers. And just take another breath in and connect again. Just connect back into that heart center. Wherever you touch on your body, that's where the energy flows. That's where your focus goes. And let's remember all these prayer requests as we go in there. And Linda's taking a COVID test today. She feels okay, so let's lift her up in our prayer circle as well, along with all those other prayers that were mentioned. And anybody that has an unspoken prayer, if there's something that you didn't put in the circle for whatever reason, just hold that in your heart as you breathe in. And we're going to hold everybody that has an unspoken prayer request. We'll hold you up. I have a few myself, so I'm just holding those in my heart right now. And we're also going to add in our beautiful Mother Gaia, all the inhabitants of Earth that are walking on Mother Gaia, all the animals, the trees, the plants, the waters, the mountains. So let's take another deep breath in to focus in and just feel your energy right now. I feel that the energy among the collective that's here right now is very high because we just did that wonderful connection with the angels. And Archangel Metatron is very much with us right now, helping us to feel our worthiness, feel our enoughness, that yes, we are a spark of the divine. And that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm being shown. That all of us gathered here in this divine energy state that we're in is so powerful. And as we look at these requests that have been brought forth, the spoken and the unspoken, that we are making a difference. Our energy going out over those requests is affecting the energy in each person. As we send love, we're sending healing. We're invoking the cells inside that person's body or that animal's body, the cells inside of anything energetic is being renewed and revived and repaired. So keep sending that love. Keep seeing it flowing from your heart as you pull in that energy with your in-breath. Send it out over all of these prayer requests, over the earth. It's going out with your out-breath and flowing freely out to anybody that needs it. Breathe in again. If there's something going on inside, some pain, some emotional pain, some physical pain inside your body, let the breath go there. Let the love flow to that place inside of you. And release it out and just powerfully say, I let it go with love. I let this go. I release it with love, knowing and making a commitment that you're not going to pull it back. You felt it. You felt where it's at. You felt the energy of it. Now heal it. You are a healer. You are the powerful one that changes those cells inside of you. And you do it through breathing in love, through making a commitment, making an intention. I am healing this energy. I am a spark of the divine, and it's my divine self that brings the healing power to each cell in my body. Allow that healing to take place. You are your own rescue. There's no one outside of you that can do what you do for yourself. And you're doing it powerfully. You're doing it with love. And love is the highest power that you can bring into your body. So breathe in again. And now feel any place inside of you that's unlike love. Any place that may be holding a criticism, even of yourself. If you're being judgmental about you, then release that. Love it. Love that part of you, whatever you're judging, whether it's the way you look, the way you feel, the way you speak. Let go of that judgment right now. Love it. Love every piece and part of yourself. And give yourself a big hug. Love on yourself the way you would want to be loved on by others. If you want to be accepted, accept yourself. If you want to be held in a warm embrace, do that. Hold yourself. If you want to hear the words, I love you, say those words to yourself. I love you. If you want somebody to listen to what you have to say, listen to yourself. Listen to your body. Hear your own words as you speak them. Be the observer of you. Really look at you and see this person that is so magnificent. And maybe you can't see that. Maybe you're blinded by some old tapes and some old criticisms and judgments. It's time to write a new story. It's time to be that person that you came here to be, that lighthouse, that beautiful energy that gives love out into the world. You are affecting change in the world. That's a beautiful thing. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge your amazing being that you are. Love it, hold it, accept it, and just give love to yourself. It's not ego, it's spirit. And spirit is all love, pure unconditional love. I feel a lot of emotions being stirred up just with doing this, just by looking and observing yourself. There's emotions stirring from the pit of your stomach. There's questions and doubts. Am I? Am I magnificent? What about all the things I've done in life that weren't magnificent? We don't live in our past. That's part of who we are. We can't erase anything in our lives, but we can love it. We can love every bit of it, even those parts that weren't lovable. We can still love it with an unconditional love. And we can bring that forward to right now, this now moment, which is all we have. And we can start this moment to being that magnificent person we know we are. We can start to love ourselves this moment. So that's what I invite you to do. Just give love to yourself. Be yourself. And write that story from this moment forward. I love myself. I accept myself. I am a spark of the divine and I am worthy. So let's let go right now. Let's let go. We ask Archangel Michael to cut any cords to our unworthiness, any ties that we have from our old self, from that part of us that was critical and judgmental and listening to other people's opinions and other people's thoughts about how we should be and what we should be. Let's cut those cords right now. And let's also release any attachment to the outcome of others, how we think others should be. Cutting the cords to these prayer requests and letting them be in their perfection. And now in that perfect state of just allowing, allow love in. Breathe it in. Breathe it right into your heart center. And just love. Just love. And now let's pull one person, just one person from our little family here. Hold that person so tight, just like you haven't seen them in 100 years, and you just want to love on them. Just do that right now. You may not even know that person. You just know their name. Maybe you know what they look like, what they sound like, or maybe you just have just met them. Just pull that person in and give them some love. Just say to that person, I love you unconditionally. And I feel tears of joy as we do this, as we bond together with love. And now back in your heart center, which is so full of love that that person has given you. Let's do our heart telephone that we do every day. Stacy, take us away.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
you. I love
love
you.
you. Oh my gosh, I love you all so much. Stacy, I love you. I was holding
I
you
love
tight.
you. I can feel it. I love you all. I'm so grateful to be here. So grateful.
Me too. Me too. I give gratitude every morning that I wake up. It's like, yay, I get to go be with family today.
Yep. It gets me out of bed in the morning. Even if my thing was freezing up and I'm losing my voice, I won't miss it.
Right. Absolutely. Oh, thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for your words. Thank you for your love. Such a beautiful, amazing family that we have here. I just love it. Every day we come here. So, those of you that are new, Sherry, welcome. You are our new family member. We welcome you with open arms, and anyone else who wants to come into our family, you are so welcome to be here and join in our love fest that we do every day. We are not a religious group, we are a love group, and that's what we do. And when we lift our prayers and our energy upward, we lift it to the highest power that is, whatever that looks like to you. So thank you. Thank you for being here. And I see so much love coming from all of you. And Gabby, I saw your comment. You needed that more than you knew. And I love you, darling. We're grateful for you as well, Gabby. And Rick's here. I didn't see you come in, Rick. Good morning and love to you as well. And thank you all for the hearts. Stay with us at Enlightened World Network today. We've got lots of programs every day. If you go to the page, Enlightened World Network, there's always a schedule that our dear Ruth Anderson puts up, and it tells you all the shows that are going on. There's so many, I can't even remember what they are anymore. I just know when I'm supposed to show up. And I will show up today at 5 o'clock. Karen Palmer and I do Thankful Thursday. So come in and tell us what you're grateful for today. Let's get some more gratitude going as you've been through your day. Maybe there's some things that pop up for you, some low vibration energy as you hear news and talk to other people. So come back at 5 o'clock today and let's share some more gratitude and some more love together. And then at 9 o'clock at night, Karen and I lead a chanting group. And you can either come on with us live on the Zoom or you can chant along with us in the audience. Every which way, we'd love to have you and your energy as we put more love out into the world. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
And Jean says, a most powerful and comforting prayer. Love you, Teri, Stacy, and our whole family.
Oh, love you too.
We love all of you. And I saw Deirdre type in the words that takes us out of here every day. So
I'm ready.
Stace, when you're ready, let's do that. Ready?
All right, ready?
Namaste,
Namaste,
y'all. I love
Bye.
you.
Love
Have
you.
a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.